Alright, we're gonna get back into this. Um, Not feeling too great today. I think I'm coming down with something. You know, typical cold, chills, congestion, all that fun stuff. I think I had like plans for today, but skipped them because it's like, don't think I could have stood it. Can handle myself. So instead we're playing video games because that's less intense than socializing, right? Right? Yeah, let's just go with that. So we're on day 3 here. Just beat Rolling Guy. I think we beat like a couple little gangs members, one knife and forks, and yeah, that after we're done with that, I think that's gonna be like half the C1. So, or more than half the C1 already done. So we're cruising along nicely here. Haven't run into any problems yet. At least not any ridiculously tough enemies. That's what I mean. So first up here is, well, I can't really tell yet, but Little Gang. Oh, like is it the Wander again? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it is. It is Kamikaze Ken himself. Let's see if it's 10 or 25 wins. Let's see if he'll actually challenge me in his nice Nissan Pulsar, and he won't. Alright, great. Now I have to drive. Let's just skip ahead to the next guy. Alright, we're back. I think that's from our gangs, looks like. Looks like a, yep. Oh, I think he's gonna challenge me, dang. I think he's the person that challenges you. Let's see if I can get ahead of him. Okay, yeah. I'll challenge this guy in the Honda Accord Coupe from SS Limited. I just hit the divider. So now we're gonna have this very awkward extended cutscene where all I see is just his license plate. And I'm gonna wait a little bit more until I reset. I think in later games they fix this, but oh yep, I got wrecked by that divider. It's alright, let's catch up. Hopefully Leadfoot over there won't challenge me. I have to save him for another time. In his nice Sprinter Trueno, which is just as blue as my Sylvia S14, I guess. This is the guy? Yeah, that's the guy. Let's wait till he merges. And I'll make my way over to the C1. Alright. We're good to go. Quick disclaimer about me and my car knowledge. I think this series was the reason that I started to like get really into cars when I was a kid. But didn't really, my car knowledge is I think it went away after I stopped playing this series, which was probably around the time I sold my first PS2, which was I think around 2006, 2007. That was when I had a Wii, or when I first got the Wii. So yeah, my car knowledge doesn't really extend past what's necessary for this game. Even like tuning stuff I had to look up. So don't think I'm some sort of car nut, because I'm not. Anyway, this is, like I said earlier, this is Speed Demon from SS Limited, who I have not introduced yet. They are one of the C1 inner teams, also on the easier side. And where's my battle music? It's like, I feel like I just need to battle someone else and my battle music's gonna come back. But anyway, they're another C1 inner team. Their thing is sedans, usually big sedans. I know the Accord's not, considered a really big sedan. Anyway, we just unlocked it. Not that it's a big deal, but it's nice to have, I guess, if I just want to screw around. Not in this playthrough, though. This is a optimal playthrough. Gonna try and get done with it as fast as possible. Just as I say that, I hit the wall. This curve coming up is, not that great. I mean, took it pretty easily, but when you're going at pretty high speeds, it can wreck you. And the next rival's right there, so I'm just gonna catch up to him real quick. Don't think it's necessary to do a jump cut, even though, for the most part, we're going to want to do jump cuts. Make this idling around. Oh, there he is. Is that? Okay, I thought that was someone else, but no, this is driving an MRS Hothead. A very lime green Toyota MRS. That's kind of one of their, I mean, I know that the technician, the other rival we faced in the last episode, he's driving a Honda Prelude, but I think a lot of members of this team drive those MRSs. Don't think they're that great, and either way, I think he's going down pretty easily. And again, the battle music, you know, I might just have to, I don't want to go back to the garage, but maybe it's just a problem, the emulator or something. Anyway, the battle music does get kind of old pretty fast, but this makes it even less exciting, since I'm sure it might be new to a lot of people, or some people. Anyway, that's a quick win. I think that's 3 Knife and Forks members down. Let's see where the next rival is. It's probably, yeah, okay. Jump cut time. Alright, we made it again. Let's see who this, oh, Leadfoot again. Oh man, I think the other rival is pretty far away, so let's see if I can actually just, you know, I don't really want to face him right now. Maybe if he goes into the other tunnel. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to face him, it looks like. Yep. Alright, no, that's fine. He'll go down pretty easily with his, since just a Corolla 11. I was wrong at first, and, great. He's right behind me, instead of getting the head start that I wanted. But it's alright. Hopefully he just doesn't go the other way. I think the AI will be forced to follow you if you get far enough ahead of him. But otherwise, if it's like a close race, then they'll just go the other way. And it'll be a draw. Looks like it's about to be a draw here. Let's see if he'll swerve real quick. And alright, looks like we got him to go into the C1. Great. And no, we didn't. Just kidding. Or we did, but he took that other exit. It's whatever. At least in this game, they don't have win streaks. I would be kind of disappointed if that was the reason I broke my win streak. But no big deal. Just challenge him when his time comes. Just wasn't ready to be defeated yet. Alright, looks like our next rival is Happy Face from, I think this is number 4 from Knife and Forks, driving a Mazda Miata. Very light car. I don't think it's, you know, if you saw it there, I don't know if the resolution's high enough, but the knockoff says Mata instead of Mazda. Like if it wasn't obvious enough already that it was a Mazda. Anyway, I think this is number 4, and that would mean there's one more left after him, and then leader time. But you think he crashed back there? Either that, or he just, I don't think there are any AI in this game that are that slow. Alright, cool. Actually, no, I might have to turn up the battle volume. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to turn it up a little bit. Because, like, I can, like, barely hear it in the background, but probably no one will be able to hear it once I upload this. And really no battle music, it's just makes it a little bit more bland. So we don't want that, it's probably already pretty bland as is. No, I mean, if it would make it even better if it didn't have the same 3 tracks, or same 3 battle tracks. Standard battle tracks. There are different battle tracks for wanderers and for leaders and bosses and what have you. I'm actually, enough talking. Probably heard enough of that. I'm gonna jump cut to the next part real quick. Please don't be Kamikaze Ken. Don't be Kamikaze. Alright, it is not Kamikaze Ken. Instead, it is Loco Brain from SS Limited. Pretty sure that's a Toyota Chaser. The only reason I know is coming from TXR3, the Chaser's a pretty decent, if not one of the best starter cars, and Loco Brain here is pretty aggressive. I mean, blocking is pretty effective if you are being the one being blocked, not vice versa. But he let me through. Guess he just got tired of it. Oh, accidentally. That is the wrong button. And now I'm probably gonna lose him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Knocked me into the wall. Great. And he's pulling away from me. Even better. I don't even see him. Oh, there he is. He's actually driving pretty slow. Surprising. Surprising he's just not barreling into everything. Anyway, I think that battle music is better. Much more audible now. I need to save those settings. Oh. So, yeah, what's he doing? Nope, can't see. I think the render of the mirror gets, or of the actual track or the sky gets in the way when you're trying to look through the mirror, rearview mirror in those cases. It's no big deal. I kind of just switched to its arrival indicator, just so you can see how far ahead or behind you were. That race was a little bit longer than usual, but just a little preemptively, I think finally pulled out that win. Got a very small 400 credits for it. That might be enough for a sticker upgrade, but not much else. It's all good though. I'm just saving up for that nice new engine that we will need eventually. Not yet. Alright, looks like it's another Toyota MRS. This is a la mode, driving a caramel colored, or it's caramel colored. Guessing it's an appropriate name since I don't really know. I don't really know. I think I'm just trying to make some really vague connections here, but I can still out-accelerate him initially, although I've been out on the road for a while now, about like 23 miles, that's like 2 laps around the C1, so I would think that my car wouldn't just not be performing as well, but it's doing just fine for these beginner teams, I guess. I might consider going back to the garage more as time goes on, but for now I just want to get the wins as fast as possible. Ooh, I just barely scraped that wall there. No speed loss, luckily, or barely any. He goes down. I think that's 5, so is it either... I don't remember if it's 6 or 7. Okay, it looks like it's 7 for knife and fork, so hopefully that guy up there is the last one. Alright, I see those headlights. The headlights of, damn it. Yeah, it looks like the last blue arrow of the day is another one, or is Kamikaze Ken once again. I do want that nice payout, but I don't think I've reached 25 wins yet. So we're just gonna go back to the garage after to make sure that he's really not gonna challenge me, like for sure. Yep, again. Yep, back to the garage we go. I'm gonna go back out and try and finish off at least one team, knife and forks. We are back out here. Kamikaze Ken shouldn't be giving me any more false hope, because he only comes out every 3 days. Just gotta travel the usual distance, just across the straightaway real quick into it's hopefully the last knife and forks member. It's someone from Little Gang or SS Limited, I guess that's fine too. Oh. What do we... I think he might actually battle cancel me too. No, he won't. This is a monitor who will actually challenge me. This is Firestorm. Driving a Nissan Cedric. Just like a lot of members of SS Limited would. I don't think we've encountered any though, but I forget how how good he is. Although it seems like he's definitely holding his own, to say the least. I just don't want to lose to him or be embarrassed by him. Alright, I passed him. Let's see how long we can keep this up. Wow, he fell behind pretty quickly. Alright, I do recall him being a much harder opponent, but maybe I was just a worse driver back then or something. Although I don't want to get too cocky. He can lose races just like that. But no, he's going down. Although, is that him? No. Ooh, I don't want to pay too much attention there, I might. Okay, alright. See? Look at that. 2,300 credits. That's probably around, that's like 50% of the credits I've earned racing all of those rivals up until now. I would, you know, even though racing a rival more than once doesn't give you as much of a payout like subsequent times after you beat them, racing against Wanderers, like, repeatedly is still a pretty good way to earn money in this game, at least better than any other way to earn money. Especially the easier ones, like apparently Firestorm is pretty easy. But I'm just gonna do that off camera or something. Like, we have more rivals to beat, and I don't think money is going to be a huge issue for me because I already have plans of what cars I kind of want to buy. And I'm gonna try to stick to one car for stage 1, one car for stage 2, and maybe use it for stage 1 at the end if necessary. Although I don't really want it to come to that. But anyway, our next rival is coming up here, along with the infamous Leadfoot, who we are not going to face, hopefully. Seriously, he's really annoying. He's too aggressive, wants to challenge me all the time. Alright, we're coming up now on... is that MR2? No, it's not. Okay. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last Knife and Forks guy. Actually, here's where my lack of knowledge will really come through, because I don't know what car that is. I think it's like a Geo something, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I mean, anyway, he's swerving a lot, trying to get through the cars. Look at that, he hits that car, barely loses any speed, he's still in front of me, but I just passed him. It's like, you know, the Matrix with that slow-mo. The mirror's acting up on me, I'm not going to use it, but I just know I'm gaining on him. And I'm pretty sure this is the last guy. No pun intended, although that would be a terrible pun. And as long as I just take this curve well enough, and don't accidentally go straight, it's happened to me a couple times, and that's it. Again, 706, I got that Geo, if that's what it really is. Just get the mandatory replay, and yeah, okay. Here is the Knife and Forks leader driving a Toyota Celica with some pretty nice yellow wheels, I gotta admit. Don't know if he's going for the, no, he's not going for the Impreza look. The Impreza look would be like a blue body instead of a gray one, but he's got a nice spoiler. Probably got a pretty nice tune-up job done to it as well, but is it good enough to beat me? Because I've barely done anything to my Sylvia. He rams me into the side right there. Guess that wasn't enough, he backed off. And as you can see, this leader music is a lot more intense than just the regular old lackey music. I will say that, like, kind of puts the pressure on, especially if I turn it up. I've actually, gotten a little nervous during some of those more close races. It's kind of BS, but not such a big deal. He goes down, far behind me, no hope for him, and that is it. And 1,600 credits. See, Firestorm gave out 2,300, so even the Wanderers give out more than, depending on, like, I guess, it's kind of random, but depending on the Wanderer, of course. And I mean, a little thing about, like, my racing name compared to, like, some of these other racing names. I mean, if you've noticed, it's changed a couple times now. I think at first it was like Absolute Norm. I think that's like the first name you get when you start this game. Then it was like Poor Baby for some reason. Now it's Cool Dog, which is currently my favorite. And yeah, your BA, it's called your BAD name, your racing name, and it changes depending on, like, your record. I think probably how much wins you get in a row, how much wins you get in a day also factors into it. And I got tired of seeing no sticker by my name because everyone else has a sticker. So in honor of the best team in this game, I mean, best team in my heart, not best team, like, skill-wise, I put on the Rolling Guy sticker. I do intend to keep it for the rest of this game, so everyone will know that the spirit of Rolling Guy will come back to haunt everyone and eventually dominate these Tokyo highways. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We're gonna get into this. This is Car Killa with an A. Sounds like an Xbox Live gamer tag. You know, that, like, the ones that are like X Dark Killa, because, like, Killer just either doesn't sound as cool or is just plain straight up taken. I would know. I have many years of Xbox Live behind me for better or for worse. Um, but anyway, Carkilla in his Nissan Gloria, I'm pretty sure that is not much of a match for me and my mostly stock Sylvia. It's got to be the roll guy sticker. Like, there's really no other explanation for it. Quick 600 credits, and I get the Gloria in my garage. I am kind of curious about like how well I would do with like just a large car playthrough. I don't think I would do that well. I don't really know how many cars are just straight up viable end game. Anyway, we're gonna cut to the next rival. Oh, is this who I think it is? Hang on. Okay, no, it's not. Close call there. And we haven't seen a little gang for about a solid 20 so minutes of this playthrough, and he's glitching out a bit. But this is Funny Bone driving another Corolla, AE11, I think is what it's called, or is it AE111? Has a bunch of ones in it. I don't really know. Sorry for spouting misinformation if I did get it wrong, which I might have. But he's not much of a, this just sums up early game for you if you choose a good car, and he smacked into the divider. There's not much else that could have made him lose that much SP. So that made just the result even more, the inevitable result, even quicker. I'm done with him, and okay, yeah, no leader time yet. Alright, here's our next guy. This is Quick Start with a forest green Nissan Cedric. Pretty sure, no, it is a Cedric. I think the only way I can tell the difference between the Cedric and the Gloria is the front. The Nissan Cedric has that, like, that one grill, and the Gloria has that other with the logo on it, that kind of thing. But Quick Start seems like he's off to a pretty quick start. I'm sorry, I had to. I just had to make it. But true to his name, looks like that's pretty much all he's got in the tank, and unless I just do that, which is run into the wall. Looks like he ran into the wall too, so it's all good. How many members of SSN is that? It's probably like 4 or 5. 4. I can't count. But he goes down after, another relatively uneventful race. I got his Cedric. And not leader time. Yeah, not leader time. Okay. New blue era though. It's nice to encounter this many new rivals in one lap, or in one night. Alright, here is our next potential victim. It is, okay, this is Can Man from Little Gang driving a Nissan Silvia S13. I didn't get to pick it in the, it wasn't a B-class car in this game, but it is a C-class car, even though it's only one model older than the S14. I don't know, I don't remember if it's that good or not, but I am kind of interested in using it, even though that kind of car can only carry you so far. I will say in TXR3, that car is surprisingly good, if you can, like, ooh. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I like scraped the wall, and then I lost. Man, I think that's actually my first loss, and man, I'm telling you, those dividers are killer. Let's just hope, Leadfoot over here isn't gonna try and challenge me. I might actually battle cancel him if he does. I'm just gonna wait, pull over a bit. Is that Can Man? It's Can Man? He hit the divider too. I'm telling you, the divider doesn't discriminate. It can be your best friend, or it can basically ruin your win streak like it did with me. But nothing a quick re-challenge can't fix, since he was going down pretty easily before that. And I do believe this is probably either number 4 or number 5 Little Gang. So I forget how much they are in number, but I gotta say, I do like the look of the S13, at least from the front. The back just looks okay. I think the S14 and the S15 both have it beat in that regard, but looks alone, I do like it, you know, and pretty much that's all I know about a car like that, so gotta take what you gotta get. And he's blocking me, and it's pretty effective because he just breezed through that corner. Unlike me, I had to take a pretty hard brake to avoid slamming the wall right there. But his top speed is capping out at around 100 miles an hour, which is fine by me because I can go faster than that. Ooh, not right now. And that means he's catching up, probably. Okay, no. I put decent distance between him and me already, although this race is going to be a bit longer than my last few. This guy's just, maybe I'm just tilted, don't even realize it, I'm driving worse than I usually would. Isn't that kind of weird though? Wouldn't you just normally realize when you're tilted? Anyway, after a slightly more dramatic race, my revenge is complete. And we get all of 444 credits. And I just got a new car, and maybe the S13 isn't a starter? I think it is, but you like get more than one version. Alright, it's leader time. This is the leader of a little gang, driving an all-red Honda Integra with a very nice spoiler and rear bumper, I must admit. Anyway, this is Joyrider. If I do recall, I have been out on the road for a while, so I don't know how much this might affect this race, but I don't remember him being all that difficult. This would make number 3. I think after this I am going to retire. Oh crap, I just let go of the accelerator, I didn't even realize it, and he passed me. Okay, no, he just slammed into that car. I just always notice, like, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just like being too distracted by my opponents, but whenever they crash and they're in front of me, I always crash like either into them or the thing that they crashed into. Maybe it's because I'm like laughing at them, just like, ha, I'm not paying enough attention to my driving, I can't avoid it. But he gives out a nice payout of about 1,300 credits, and with that, I think it's a good place to stop. Okay. Yeah, no one else showing up tonight, all green arrows, perfect time to stop. So we're gonna go back to the garage, and I'm gonna save my progress. 8 wins today, 1 loss, that kinda sucks. But, you know, can't win them all, especially not in a game like this. Yeah, I'm gonna... Don't need any upgrades yet, I think I'm gonna keep hoarding my credits, and I will see you guys in the next episode.